Tao Nan School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 5 Mathematics. Tao Nan School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 5 Mathematics. Paper 1. Booklet A. Question 1. What is the value of digit 7 in 9,073,148? The digit 7 is in the 10,000s place. The value is 70,000. The answer is 3. Question 2. The first common multiple of 2, 3, and 4 is missing number. The multiple of 2 will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. The multiple of 3 will be 3, 6, 9, and 12. The multiple of 4 will be 4, 8, and 12. The common multiple is 12. The answer is 2. Question 3. Which of the following is likely to be the height of a teacher's classroom table? The height is likely to be 100 centimeters. The answer is 1. Question 4. Which one of the following is the same as 8/9 of 7? Eight ninths of 7 will be multiply 8/9 by 7 over 1, which is equal to multiply 8 times 7 over 9 times 1. The answer is 1. Question 5. Express 9 and 3/20 as a decimal. Divide 3 by 20 will be 0.15. Express 9 and 3/20 as a decimal will be 9.15. The answer is 3. Question 6. Find the sum of 1 kilogram and 400 grams, 1 kilogram and 8 grams, and 1 kilogram and 600 grams. The sum of 1 kilogram and 400 grams, 1 kilogram and 8 grams, and 1 kilogram and 600 grams will be 4 kilograms and 8 grams. The answer is 4. Question 7. Find the area of the triangle. The base of triangle will be add 15 cm to 6 cm, and the sum is 21 cm. The area of triangle will be multiply 1/2 by 21 cm and by 8 cm, and the product is 84 square centimeters. The answer is 3. Question 8. Study the diagram below. Which one of the following statements is true? 1. D E is parallel to F G is false. 2. E F is parallel to G D is false. 3. E F is perpendicular to F G is false. 4. F G is perpendicular to G D is true. The answer is 4. Question 9. 8 times 1/6 plus missing number times 1/6 plus 1/6 is equal to 39 times 1/6. The missing number will be subtract 8 from 39 and from 1, and the difference is 30. The answer is 1. Question 10. Find the value of 6 plus 15 divide by 3 minus 2 times 0. The value of 6 plus 15 divide by 3 minus 2 times 0 is equal to 6 plus 15 and divide by 3, which is equal to 6 plus 5, and the sum is 11. The answer is 2. Question 11. The average height of June, Ali, and Linda is 160 centimeters. Ali is 166 centimeters tall. June and Linda are as tall as each other. What is Linda's height? The total height for June, Ali, and Linda will be multiply 160 centimeters by 3, and the product is 480 centimeters. The total height less away Ali's height will be subtract 166 centimeters from 480 centimeters, and the difference is 314 centimeters. Linda's height will be divide 314 centimeters by 2, and the quotient is 157 centimeters. The answer is 2. Question 12. The sum of two decimals is 30. Their difference is 5.6. What is the smaller decimal? The decimal value less 5.6 will be subtract 5.6 from 30, and the difference is 24.4. The smaller decimal will be divide 24.4 by 2, and the quotient is 12.2. The answer is 1. Question 13. Chandra had 90 cents. Enhao had $1.20, and Fiza had $3. Find the ratio of the amount of money Fiza had to the amount of money Enhao had to the amount of money Chandra had. Convert $1.20 to cents will be 120 cents. Convert $3 to cents will be 300 cents. The ratio will be 300 is to 120 is to 90. Convert the ratio to simplest form will be 10 is to 4 is to 3. The answer is 2. Question 14. Helen wants to pack 101 cm cubes into a container. She wants to have the least amount of space left over inside the container, after the cubes have all been placed in it. Which of the containers, A, B, C, or D, is the best fit? The volume of container A will be multiply 10 cm by 2 cm and by 4 cm, and the product is 80 cm3. The volume of container B will be multiply 10 cm by 3 cm and by 3 cm, and the product is 90 cm3. The volume of container C will be multiply 8 cm by 4 cm and by 4 cm, and the product is 128 cm3. The volume of container D will be multiply 8 cm by 5 cm and by 3 cm, and the product is 120 cm3. The answer is 4. Question 15. After making a 3/4 turn clockwise, and then a 1/2 turn anti-clockwise, Ivan was facing Z. Where was he facing at first? Ivan will need to make a 1/2 turn clockwise first, and he will be facing X. After making a 3/4 turn anti-clockwise, Ivan will be facing Y. The answer is 4. Tao Nan School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 5 Mathematics. Paper 1. Booklet B. Question 16. Subtract 1 and 1/5 from 3 and 3/8. The common denominator for 1/5 and 3/8 is 40. Convert 1/5 to denominator 40 will be multiply 1/5 by 8, and the product is 8/40. Convert 3/8 to denominator 40 will be multiply 3/8 by 5, and the product is 15/40. Subtract 1 and 8/40 from 3 and 15/40, and the difference is 2 and 7/40. The answer is 2 and 7/40. Question 17. Write down the decimal represented by the letter J in the number line. There are 8 intervals between 0 to 2. Each interval will be divide 2 by 8, and the quotient is 0.25. The value of J will be multiply 0.25 by 3, and the product is 0.75. The decimal represents letter J is 0.75. Question 18. Express 106 minutes in hours. Divide 106 by 60, and the quotient is 1. Remainder 46. Convert 1, remainder 46, to hours will be 1 and 46/60. Convert 1 and 46/60 to simplest form will be 1 and 23/30. Express 106 minutes in hours will be 1 and 23/60 hours. Question 19. Write down the size of angle ABC. The protractor above shown that angle ABC is 127 degrees. Question 20. The table shows the number of good deeds carried out by 5 classes in a month. What is the average number of good deeds performed by the 5 classes? The total number of good deeds will be add 30 to 40 to 25 to 50 and to 55, and the sum is 200. The average number of good deeds per class will be divide 200 by 5, and the quotient is 40. The average number of good deeds is 40. Question 21. The table shows the prices of 5-room flats in some towns. What is the difference between the highest price and lowest price? The highest price is Marine Parade, which is $730,000. The lowest price is Tempe Nice, which is $525,000. The difference in price will be subtract $525,000 from $730,000, and the difference is $205,000. The difference in price is $205,000. Question 22. How many triangles must be removed from the diagram below, so that the ratio of the number of triangles to the number of squares becomes 3:2? There are a total of 4 squares. There are a total of 8 triangles. The current ratio of number of triangles to the number of square is 8:4. Convert 8:4 to simplest form will be 4:2. 2 triangles must be removed from the diagram, so that the ratio will be 6:4. Convert 6:4 to simplest form will be 3:2. The number of triangles need to be removed will be 2. Question 23. Gopal started his training in the morning at the time shown below. He stopped 5½ hour later. What time did Gopal's training end? Give your answer in 24-hour clock. The clock showed the time at 7:30 am. Convert 7:30 am to hours will be 7 hours and 30 minutes. The time Gopal's training end will be add 7 hours and 30 minutes to 5 hours and 30 minutes, and the sum is 13:00 hours. Gopal's training ended at 13:00 hours. Question 24. PQRU is a square. Find angle SQT. Angle SQT will be subtract 53 degrees from 90 degrees and from 19 degrees, and the difference is 18 degrees. Angle SQT is 18 degrees. Question 25. 7,654,321 is equal to missing number minus 321. Give your answer correct to the nearest 1000. The missing number will be add 7,654,321 to 321, and the sum is 7,654,642. Correct 7,654,642 to nearest 1000 will be 7,655,000. The answer is 7,655,000. Question 26. Refer to the advertisement below. How much does 1.2 kilograms of rambutans cost? Convert 1.2 kilograms to grams will be 1,200 grams. Divide 1,200 grams by 100 grams will be 12. Cost of 1.2 kilograms rambutans will be multiply 12 by 50 cents, and the product is $6. The rambutans cost $6. Question 27. The bar graph shows how a household used 72 liters of water for 4 activities. Complete the bar graph by showing the amount of water used for flushing toilets. The amount of water used for flushing toilets will be subtract 10 liters from 72 liters and from 45 liters and from 2 liters, and the difference is 15 liters. The bar graph for flushing toilets will be shown in red. Question 28. And Kang bought 3 kilograms of grapes. He ate half a kilogram of grapes, and his brother ate 1/4 of the grapes. How much grapes were left? One quarter of the grape will be multiply 1/4 by 3 kilograms, and the product is 0.75 kilogram. The amount of grapes left will be subtract 0.5 kilograms from 3 kilograms and from 0.75 kilograms, and the difference is 1.75 kilogram. And Kang was left with 1.75 kilograms of grapes. Question 29. Nadia's mass is 29.7 kg. She is twice as heavy as her brother. Find the mass of her brother. The mass of her brother will be divide 29.7 kg by 2, and the quotient is 14.85 kg. Nadia's brother mass is 14.85 kg. Question 30. The area of the triangle is 18 square centimeters. Find the length of one side of the square. The area of triangle will be 18 square centimeters is equal to multiply 1/2 by the base and by the height, which is equal to multiply 18 square centimeters by 2, which is equal to multiply the base by the height. 36 square centimeters is equal to multiply the base by the height. As the length of the base and height make up one side of the square, the length will be equal. One side of the square will be 36 square centimeters is equal to multiply 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters. The length of one side of the square is 6 centimeters. Tao Nan School. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 5 Mathematics. Paper 2. Question 1. Study the following letters. Write down the letters with only one line of symmetry. The letters with one line of symmetry will be C, E, and T. Question 2. The total time taken by the first two runners to complete was 3 minutes and 46 seconds. The champion finished the race 2 seconds faster than the runner in the second place. How long did the champion take to complete the race? The total time less 2 seconds faster will be subtract 2 seconds from 3 minutes and 46 seconds, and the difference is 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Convert 3 minutes and 44 seconds to seconds will be 224 seconds. The time taken for the champion to complete the race will be divide 224 seconds by 2, and the quotient is 112 seconds. Convert 112 seconds to minutes and seconds will be divide 112 seconds by 60, and the quotient is 1 minute and 52 seconds. The champion took 1 minute and 52 seconds to complete the race. Question 3. Minghua, Neela, and Omar shared the cost of a gift. Omar paid $8.85, and Minghua paid $7.90. Neela and Omar paid twice as much as Minghua. How much did Neela pay? twice the amount of money what Minghua has paid will be, multiply $7.90 by 2, and the product is $15.80. The amount of money Neela has paid will be, subtract $8.85 from $15.80, and the difference is $6.95. Neela paid $6.95. Question 4. Find the sum of all even numbers, less than 50. The sum of all even numbers less than 50 will be, add 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 to 14 to 16 to 18 to 20 to 22 to 24 to 26 to 28 to 30 to 32 to 34 to 36 to 38 to 40 to 42 to 44 to 46 and to 48, and the sum is 600. The sum is 600. Question 5. Pansy had some beads. She used 7/10 of them to make a necklace, and gave 2/9 of the remainder to her sister. What fraction of her beads was given to her sister? Give your answer in the simplest form. The remainder of number of beads after making a necklace will be, subtract 7/10 from 1, and the difference is 3/10. The fraction of beads given to her sister will be, multiply 2/9 by 3/10, and the product is 1/15. Pansy gave 1/15 of the beads to her sister. Question 6. There were 40 people on a bus. The ratio of the number of adults to the number of children was 1:7. A. How many adults were there? B. There were 3 more girls than boys. Find the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls. The number of adults will be, divide 40 by 8, and the quotient is 5. A. There were 5 adults on the bus. The number of children will be, multiply 7 by 5, and the product is 35. The number of children less 3 more girls will be, subtract 3 from 35, and the difference is 32. The number of boys will be, divide 32 by 2, and the quotient is 16. The number of girls will be, add 16 to 3, and the sum is 19. The ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls will be, 16:19. B. The ratio is, 16:19. Question 7. The mass of a container with 2 basketball and 3 footballs is 7.5 kg. The mass of the same container with 4 basketballs and 5 footballs is 9.85 kg. Find the mass of the container with 1 football. The mass of 2 basketballs and 2 footballs will be, subtract 7.5 kg from 9.58 kg, and the difference is 2.08 kg. The mass of the container with 1 football will be, subtract 2.08 kg from 7.5 kg, and the difference is 5.42 kg. The mass of the container with 1 football is 5.42 kg. Question 8. The solid below is made up of unit cubes. Using the square grids below, draw the top view, side view, and front view of the solid. The top view, side view, and front view, of the solid is drawn in red. Question 9. Machine A makes 9 cups of coffee in 4 minutes. Machine B makes 1 cup of coffee in 2 minutes. In 1 hour, how many more cups of coffee does machine A make than machine B? The number of set of 9 cups of coffee machine A makes in 1 hour will be, divide 60 by 4, and the quotient is 15. The number of cups of coffee machine A makes in 1 hour will be, multiply 15 by 9, and the product is 135. The number of set of 1 cup of coffee machine B makes in 1 hour will be, divide 60 by 2, and the quotient is 30. The number of cups of coffee machine B makes in 1 hour will be 30. The difference in number cups of coffee make between machine A and machine B in 1 hour will be, subtract 30 from 135, and the difference is 105. Machine A makes 105 more cups of coffee than machine B in 1 hour. Question 10. To decorate some presents, Kuan Yu bought 2 rolls of ribbon. Each roll contains 9 meters of ribbon. Kuan Yu decorates each present with a piece of 70 cm long ribbon. How many presents can Kuan Yu decorate? Convert 9 meters to cm will be, multiply 9 meters by 100, and the product is 900 centimeters. The number of presents that can be decorated using 1 roll of ribbon will be, divide 900 cm by 70 cm, and the quotient is 12. Remainder 60 cm. The number of presents that can be decorated using 2 rolls of ribbon will be, multiply 12 by 2, and the product is 24. Please take note that, as the remaining ribbons are 2 rolls of 60 cm, it cannot be combined to decorate a present. Kuan Yu can decorate 24 presents using 2 rolls of 9 meters ribbons. Question 11. The perimeter of the square and rectangle is 216 cm. The ratio of the area of the rectangle to the area of the square is 3:1. A. Find the breadth of the rectangle. B. Find the ratio of the perimeter of the square to the perimeter of the rectangle. Give your answer in the simplest form. The area of the rectangle will be, multiply the area of square by 3. The perimeter of square and rectangle will be, add 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 3 to 1 and to 3, and the sum is 12. The breadth of the rectangle will be, divide 216 cm by 12, and the quotient is 18 cm. A. The breadth of the rectangle is 18 cm. The perimeter of the square will be, multiply 18 cm by 4, and the product is 72 cm. The perimeter of the rectangle will be, add 18 cm to 54 cm to 18 cm and to 54 cm, and the sum is 108 cm. The ratio of the perimeter of the square to the perimeter of the rectangle will be, 72:108. Convert 72:108 to simplest form will be 2:3. B. The ratio is 2:3. Question 12. A cubical tank is filled to the brim with water. All the water is poured from the cubical tank into a rectangular tank. How much more water is needed to fill the rectangular tank to its brim? Give your answer in liters. The volume of the cubical tank will be, multiply 25 cm by 25 cm and by 25 cm, and the product is 15,625 cm3. The volume of the rectangular tank will be multiply 65 cm by 11 cm and by 29 cm, and the product is 20,735 cm3. The difference in volume between cubical tank and rectangular tank will be subtract 15,625 cm3 from 20,735 cm3, and the difference is 5,110 cm3. Convert 5,110 cm3 to liters will be 5.11 liters. 5.11 liters of water is needed to fill the rectangular tank to its brim. Question 13. The perimeter of a playground is shown on the square grid. A. Find the area of the playground. Give your answer in square units. B. Name the equipment that is southeast of the swing. C. Raya's mother is watching over her under a shelter at the playground. The shelter is to the west of the sandbox and northwest of the rock wall. Mark the shelter with X on the square grid. The area of triangle part of the playground will be multiply 1/2 by 2 and by 6, and the product is 6 square units. The area of rectangle part of playground will be multiply 4 by 6, and the product is 24 square units. The area of the playground will be add 6 to 24, and the sum is 30. A. The area of the playground is 30 square units. B. The sandbox is at the southeast of the swing. C. The shelter is marked with X in red. Question 14. The line graph shows the number of plates of food sold at 4 stalls on Monday. The table below shows the price of each plate of food sold. A. Find the difference in the earnings received from the food sold between stall A and stall D. The amount of money earned for stall A will be multiply 120 by $2.50, and the product is $300. The amount of money earned for stall D will be multiply 130 by $2.45, and the product is $318.50. The difference in earning between stall A and stall D will be subtract $300 from $318.50, and the difference is $18.50. A. The difference is $18.50. From the graph shown above, stall C sold 110 plates of food on Monday. B1. Stall C sold the least number of plates of food on Monday is true. There is no information provided for the number of plates of food sold from Tuesday to Sunday. B2. Stall B sold 980 plates of food a week is not possible to tell. Question 15. Trish spent a total of 7 hours in 1 week reading. Each day, Trish spent 10 minutes more than the previous day reading. How long did Trish spend reading on the 5th day? Give your answer in hours. From Tuesday to Sunday, the additional time spent on reading will be multiply 21 by 10 minutes, and the product is 210 minutes. 7 units will be subtract 210 minutes from 420 minutes, and the difference is 210 minutes. 1 unit will be divide 210 minutes by 7, and the quotient is 30 minutes. The amount of time spent on reading on 5th day will be add 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and the sum is 70 minutes. Convert 70 minutes to hours will be 1 and 1/6 of an hour. The answer is 1 and 1/6 of an hour. Question 16. Viming had 100 more guppies, than angelfish. He gave his brother 4/5 of his guppies, and 1/2 of the angelfish. He then had 90 fish left. Find the total number of fish Weiming had at first. The common denominator for 4/5 and 1/2 is 10. The remaining number of guppies will be 1/5 of the total guppies, which is equal to 1/5 plus 20, and which is equal to 2/10 plus 20. The remaining number of angelfish will be 1/2, which is equal to 5/10. The amount of fish left will be, add 2/10 plus 20 to 5/10, and the sum is 7/10 plus 20. The number of fish left will be 7/10 plus 20, which is equal to 90. 7/10 will be, subtract 20 from 90, and the difference is 70. 1/10 will be, divide 70 by 7, and the quotient is 10. The total number of guppies will be, multiply 10 by 10 plus 100, which is equal to, add 100 to 100, and the sum is 200. The total number of angelfish will be, multiply 10 by 10, and the product is 100. The total number of fish will be, add 200 to 100, and the sum is 300. Weiming had 300 fish at first. Question 17. Meiling used grey and white beads to make figures that form a pattern. A. Draw figure 1. The figure for figure 1 is shown as above. B. Fill in the missing numbers in the table. The number of grey beads for figure 1 will be 1. The number of white beads for figure 1 will be 5. The total number of beads for figure 1 will be, add 1 to 5, and the sum is 6. The number of white beads in figure 5 will be 2, more than figure 4. The number of white beads for figure 5 will be, add 2 to 11, and the sum is 13. The total number of beads for figure 5 will be, add 5 to 13, and the sum is 18. C. How many beads were used for figure 10? The grey bead increase by 1, when the figure number increase 1. There will be 10 grey beads. The white beads increase by 2, from figure 2 onwards. The number of white beads from figure 2 to figure 10 will be, multiply 2 by 9, and the product is 18. The number of white beads from figure 1 to figure 10 will be, add 5 to 18, and the sum is 23. The total number of beads will be, add 10 to 23, and the sum is 33. C. There are 33 beads in figure 10. D. Meiling made a figure using a total of 45 beads. Which figure is this? When the number of white bead increase by 1 unit, the number of grey beads will increase by 2 units. In figure 1, there are 3 more white beads in the figure. The number of beads less off the additional 3 white beads in figure 1 will be, subtract 3 from 45, and the difference is 42. 3 units will be 42. 1 unit will be, divide 42 by 3, and the quotient is 14. D. Figure 14 will have 45 beads. If you enjoy our video, please do click on like and share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.